in this episode, I'm gonna confirm that I've sold the R53 MINI COOPER S. No, come back! Come back! And she's gone. Now, it has left me slightly sad. I put a lot of time and money into that car, and I did love driving it down B roads. But if you've watched any of my videos before, you'll know that outside of the context of B roads, I'm a little bit too uncomfortable in that car for longer journeys, which kind of makes it a little bit useless for me going forward. I need something that's a bit more comfortable because I'm getting old and I'm a bit rubbish. That's not the car's fault, that's my fault, but yeah, whatever. I sold it to one of you guys out there, one of my viewers, Darren. Thank you for buying the car. I did give you a great deal, and I think you deserved it. You really enjoyed driving it, and I hope you continue to enjoy driving it. I took the car out, then I let Darren drive it, and he really enjoyed it. And that's when you're seeing that sort of smile on someone's face because they're really enjoying the experience, it makes you happy, because it makes you feel like you've accomplished something with how fun and enjoyable your car is. It's just, I had to sell it and it's sold. So after Darren had left with it, Sunday night, I went, right, let's start absolutely hitting the market out there for the car that I was pretty much 100% nailed on. Let's start absolutely contacting people. So I did. I started messaging people like, you know, has it got service history? What's the MOT history like? Could I have the registration plate? Because to be perfectly honest, I want to check the MOT history. And it was mixed responses, let's say. I mean, maybe I've asked too many questions, who knows? But they're the questions that you should ask. So when somebody replies with, it's got 11 months MOT, and you've messaged them and said, what's the service history like? How complete is the service history? And, you know, MOT history, anything to worry about? Because they haven't shown the number plate on the ad. And their reply is, oh, it's got 11 months MOT. You're like, right, okay, this is not going to go very easily, is it? Or people don't get back to you. There was a lovely, and you know, maybe it gives the game away of what sort of car I've been looking at even more than the last couple of videos. But I've been looking for a Honda Civic Type R, preferably an FN2. I like the EP3 as well, so I've been contacting people about both of those cars. And it seems since I sold the Mini, both of those cars have gone up in price. A month ago, well within my budget. Now, can't afford a lot of them, which is weird and also a bit ridiculous because some of the prices that are being quoted, I'm like, are you having a joke? Are you having a joke? That's what I'm like. Because there's no way that car has that value. It can't have that value. If you've got part service history and 140,000 miles on the clock, no, it's not worth anywhere near over 3 grand. Sorry. I messaged someone who actually had an EP3 up for sale in Exeter, and it was up for, you know, my budget, and it was very nice. It was a pre-facelift EP3 in silver. You know, it was a nice looking car. It had the face-of bumper and face-of headlights put on it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty nice. Nice aftermarket rotor wheels. Excellent. It had been, you know, lowered, and that's fine, but then ridiculous camber on the back. Not really a big fan of ridiculous camber, but it's got adjustable coilovers and camber arms. That's cool. That means that I can adjust it to a little bit less ridiculous. That person didn't reply to me at all. All I asked was, what's the service history like, and do you have the original gear knob? Because the gear knob was about that big, and to be fair, it looks a bit like a dildo. Don't really want to drive a car with a dildo for a gear stick. Not really a fan. They didn't reply to me. Okay, fine. It was there for sale a few days later. Still no reply. Suddenly it's sold. Ah, cool. Excellent. Don't think I asked that much of a taxing question in that situation, but still. Am I definitely going to be getting an FN2 or EP3 Honda Civic Type R? I don't know now. I have no idea. I thought I was going to, and then people I've contacted have either been really helpful, there's a scale of 3 for them, really helpful, haven't replied, or as soon as you ask them normal questions regarding purchasing a car, they're like, nothing. Or, I don't think this car's right for you. So it's like, okay. All right, cool. What a bizarre situation. Who knows? Essentially, videos might be a little bit sparse on the ground for the next couple of weeks until I've got that next car, until I've got my new fun car. And, you know, stick with me. It would be great if you guys could stick around. And if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe, because I do have some scheduled in car reviews. I've got some interesting and attainable cars ready for those car reviews. You know, some Italian, some relatively, in some ways, boring, but let's try and jazz it up and make it a bit more of an interesting video sort of cars. But still, they're attainable, they might be worthwhile watching. So yeah, keep watching, keep subscribing, keep liking, and until the next time, I've been me, you've been you, and well done for that. And that's it. She's off to her new owner. I'm gonna miss this car a lot. And I mean a lot. She's beautiful. In fact, maybe I've changed my mind. Have I? Man, Darren, mate, you're making the goodbye massively long.